We have the new Green Ranger coming up from the comic book Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return, written by Amy Jo Johnson and Matt Hodson. Now, the art is by Nico Leon for Boom Studios, and apparently Amy says this is a love letter to you all. Pre-order link below, which again I have backed it. I have decided to keep my Kickstarter up because I wanted to kind of talk about that later on. So I'm going to keep it exactly the same. So here is the image of Olivia Hart. Very interesting that it's not Oliver, like Olivia Oliver. That would be kind of tricky, but yeah, apparently Olivia Hart. Now I have some thoughts on this and they're coming up in other videos. It'd be kind of cool, but here we go. We can see that this looks very much like someone that we know, and then we also have the Green Ranger, and notice how she's not got a skirt. This is kind of cool. I like the design, like, don't get me wrong, I think the artwork is fantastic on the Green Ranger. It's very kind of like, it's subtle, but it feels like it's in your face, which I generally kind of really like. And then obviously with the Ranger that is Olivia, I think it's a really nice looking design. I think it does. I think she looks pretty cool. And again, like, I think this will work quite well. Now, this is what I think is probably one of the best ones. I would definitely have this as a poster. I feel like this is a really cool design. And this is something that would look really good as a comic. And I hope we're getting this as a cover because I generally really like it. I think I just like the eye where it's like, I'm going to kill you right now, but I'm summoning all the power I can for this one final blow, or I'm just summoning the Dragon Zord. But either way, I think this is one of the nicest ones, and I feel like this should definitely be a standalone cover that is like much later on, which I'm guessing we'd probably get around about issue 3 or something like that, which I generally think is a really nice looking design itself. But yeah, this is the actual stuff. Let's actually now have a look at what some people have thought about this design on Amy's post. Maxwell says, I'm excited by the premise and the character designs, but judging whoever decided her name Olivia both in and out of universe. And Amy goes, that would be me. And then some, like, this is one thing I will be making a video on because I keep seeing this all everywhere. Wait, she is Tommy and Kimberly's daughter? It's morphing time. I take it Jenna Frank would be perfect for the role, correct? Now I'm even more excited about this. I never liked the idea of Tommy and Kat being together. Kim and Tommy were better, but I know it's a show and you were ready to leave the show, so the writers came up with that. I disagree. Like 100% I disagree. I really think Kat was way better for Tommy because she was a lot there. You know, she actually pushed Tommy, she supported Tommy. I'm not saying that Kimberly didn't, but when you kind of watch it, it's more kind of, it fizzles out a little bit, but definitely I think Kat and Tommy were so much better. Should be an amazing Green Ranger. I like the character design, it's incredible. So, how long till people saying this is Jenna Frank's stand-in and you're ripping off Bat in the Sun idea? Oh, they have started saying that. Yeah, that tracks. Super excited for the comic though. Can't wait to get the fancy hardcover. I will be making a video on this because I do kind of see a few things that I did want to talk about. Despair Run says, interesting. Now I'm curious why she chose her mother's last name over her father's. Hussey says, I'm loving this design and the odes to pink with the stripe. Can't wait till this hits shelves. And you can get the hard book, which is next year, but you can get the kind of the comic book run very, very soon. And I will be pre-ordering quite a few of the covers because I think they look really, really cool. That actually looks cool. You know, when I was a kid, I actually watched the movie You and the Others were in years ago. Tommy and Kimberly's daughter? Whoa. At Legacy Wars, she needs to be added to the game. Preferably legendary character, but skin would be fine. Just add her. We know that Legacy Wars will add her at some point. Probably a little bit more down the line because they can't give out spoilers because of the character bio. So I imagine as soon as this starts dropping, then we'll probably see her. That's so cool. OG Power Ranger fans are eating so plentiful right now, Bo, because of this. Our dreams of this is finally happening. This makes my heart so happy. Love this, definitely excited. This will be awesome, but why Hart over Oliver? or will we find out when it's released? Again, they're not going to release anything like this at the moment, are they? Like they're Amy and all that are going to be keeping this like really tight. Yes, 17 days left, I remember correctly. Can't wait to add the project You Deserve It. Even more reasons to be excited about this. Can't wait to meet Olivia. I love that you are part of this, Miss Johnson. Can't wait to get to know Olivia. Awesome, but spoiler, it doesn't really matter. It's character art. It's not going to be something. So I don't think it's a spoiler whatsoever. So obviously we're seeing things happening, but again, people will just be crying out for it anyway. Like, we need to see this. I need to see who this person is. You know, I mean, to be fair, most of these comments are exactly really happy like this. So yeah, I think this is pretty awesome for what it is. So yeah, there's a lot of love and a lot of support, and I do like the kind of artwork for this. This to me is pretty awesome. I generally really do like this, and again, I like this design. It's very sleek. It's very stay true to the original. You know, even though Olivia is taking on the powers, again, the character design looks pretty well. I am going to leave it there for now, but I do have some more stuff that I do want to talk about and kind of go over. But yeah, what do you think about all of this? What are your thoughts? Have you backed this comic? Are you going to back the comic, or are you just going to wait till the official release and not bother with the Kickstarter? I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Do you like the thought of Olivia Hart? What are your predictions for this? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this sort of content and you want to hear and see more, hit that like, favorite, and subscribe, and leave me a cheeky comment. But also, if you want to help support the channel, then the Patreon and the channel memberships are there. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat, Kira Stanada, Micah Baldwin. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。